Welcome everyone to ChessWhisper TV episode 126. Today's April 11th. And as you can tell from the quote today, I've been obliged to find time for my illness. So, oh cool, I put a stripe through my logo. So I've lost my voice, but you guys are so important to me that I'm going to do episode 126 anyway. We scheduled a simultaneous exhibition today, and we're not going to not do that. We aren't going to not do that. But I might not talk much, so enjoy the chess, because that's all there's going to be. A simul is where you play multiple games at once. Now, I planned for it to be small, but not this small. Because check it out. If you click up here, you can click Simul, and then you can host a new Simul. This is so cool, guys. Click up there and host your own Simuls all day if you're feeling good. So we'll do a 20-minute Simul with 20 seconds added, and I don't need any extra time because I'm the boss, but I don't have any voice. So what do I do now? Oh, let's go back here one more time. Share this page URL. Okay, I got the page URL. Putting it in there. I put the page URL in the chat next to Pandora, and as you can see, I am so cool. That's because the ChessWhisper TV shirt is short sleeve, so even in the winter time I get extremely cool. There's no long sleeve version, so it keeps me cool. So anyone who wants to join the Simul, click that. Now, unfortunately for you guys, I'm only going to play a few people, so not as many people as want to play. Now, the funny thing about these players is that their ratings are showing up as standard. So, for example, my standard rating is 1574, which is kind of zero. So that's why people are like 1500. And ace move is, of course, awesome. So I'm just going to play the top three. Actually, I'm going to play all five because you guys are pretty cool. I was only going to play 3 a day. Even though it was going to be more like 10, it's going to be 3. I mean 5, because you guys are cool. So let's see how this works. Oh, it's automatically jumping around between games. And now it's jumped back. So you can see the in-progress games here, kind of. Let me change the browser size so you can see that. Yeah, so here's the games. I'm running out of time in all of them. That's cool. And here I am against ace move. I'm going to play d4 against one player. And that's flying queen, because I feel like it. Yes, the question in chat, can we watch this while playing? Oops, f4. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. Yeah, you can watch this while you're playing. I don't care. Oh, cool. Even though I played d4, I still get to take the whole center. This is fun. Okay, so the boards are flying around really fast. So I'm going to put some text on the screen. It's not going to say match score 3-2. It's going to say question mark, exclamation mark. And I'm going to put it, it's going to be right there. There. So now anyone who tunes in later is going to say, why is ChessWhisper talking so quietly? And then they don't have to punctuate the question, because because it's already on the screen for them. So hopefully that will save them some time. I'm going to take this and play an attack with f4. Here I am fianchettoing. It's weird that it's never my turn in the other games. Oh, cool. A quiet game. That's a nice pun. What's this kind of position? Should I take more space? I should probably go like here, or maybe here, or maybe here. Take some more space. I can't resist. I don't even know what this is. This is the Pierce, where the queen can do crazy things. So I'll just be safe, because queen a5. Here, this opening's called the quiet game. I think he likes puns because he played the quiet game against me, and ChessWhisper TV is quiet today. So he's so clever. d3. And I feel like I'm only playing 3 of the games right now. That could be not a very good feature, in that the other guys are just waiting. Like, look at this position. Oh no, I guess I'm playing 5 games of chess. Weird. Oh, so that's quite a move. F5 is quite the move. I'm really surprised that you have the boldness to play that move. I guess I'll make house. This is not the right opening bet. I thought I was playing Go, so then Go you make house. So I just made that shape for fun. So here I have to play this move, right? Yeah. Somehow my mind is blanking on the quiet game. It's also called the Italian game. It's also called the Gioco Piano, which is Italian for the quiet game. Mind blown. Why is your Simul so small? Proof 07. He wants to know why the Simul's small. Don't you see the arrows over there? I mean that question mark, the exclamation mark. You're probably also wondering why I'm talking so quietly. Okay, so this is a mistake. I think I can do something about this and that. And the trick is to take one, and take one. Starting with I think starting with this, right? He takes then the check next. Because then he can't be as awesome as he otherwise could be. His awesomeness is limited, and that's the objective in chess. There's 2 goals in chess: to maximize your own awesomeness and to minimize the opponent's. And in this case, we're focusing on the latter, which is fine. So now I play check. Hello, Mexana22. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you coming to watch even though you don't speak English. I think that's very kind of you. I was playing chess against Mexana the other night. We played a whole bunch of horde chess. Hey, I wanted to play the next move. A whole lot of horde chess. It should be called board chess because that's what we got. But we spoke Spanish with each other for a long time, which is cool because I don't speak Spanish. So I'm not sure what to do with my bishops. But I want to put my queen on this diagonal. Whoa, that's kind of diagonal. Alright, you're not taking me here? Okay, well now you can't. Now I take this. See, I think d4 should have been played. Whoops, I can't draw on the board after I move. I think d4 instead of king f8 was better. This move instead of that move for him. It's probably better. This is flying around really fast. So here's flying queen's game. So if I play up, the knight has to do something. Ace moves you're playing super weird. Because bishops don't go in front of pawns like that. And then he says, oops, I blundered. And then he says he's from Bulgaria, which explains how he blundered. Because that happens in Bulgaria a lot. We're like, oops, I blundered again. And I take this. I think I take this. I could keep the 2 bishops for a while. But if he plays knight here, attacking this square, so I'm thinking about that move, but then here, and then how do I guard it? I mean, I have to play this. Knight a3, which I don't like because I really want to move my knight to d2. So I'll take and then push, except I can't now, because it's a feature. So now I think that oh, that's an even position. That's not a head of pawn. That's too bad. I ignore that. Ignore everything and go checkmate him in this position. Trade there. I'm here, I'm ahead of pawn. That was easy. I wonder what ace move was doing besides blundering. So now I'm going knight d2. As I explained, I wanted to do that. Here comes the checkmate. This is a 5-game Simul. All 5 games are still going. And I'm playing very briskly, which is, I started with 20 minutes. And I'm still managing to have most of them. I think here, kind of interested in g4, because the knight doesn't have a lot of squares it can move to. Like any squares, just you know, like if you just count them, they're like not any there, so it's exciting to play that move. So I guess I will. Sorry to you YouTube viewers watching this episode, you have to turn it up. Usually I'm louder than this, way louder. Usually you have to turn me down, but not today. So is it f5 now? Or is it maybe knight g5? Yeah, I think knight g5. No, g4. g4 is so exciting. I don't know why I would do that, but it looks fun. Uh-oh. There's a problem along here. I didn't notice that there was a problem. I guess I'll get my rook off that diagonal. Seems wise. Then I'll checkmate him next move. So here, somehow I'm not ahead. It's just an even position moving into an endgame. I don't need to castle because there's nothing on the board that can checkmate me. I don't want him to play a4. So if I play a4, then he doesn't. Now I can attack. Let's just go here. It's always tricky when you're playing a Simul. You don't notice the en passant possibilities. En passant, that's what I meant to say. Good move. The bishop's a bit better than the knight there because it's an open board without a lot of pawns. So I'm happy to have him trade. My rooks are more active in that game. I'm thinking about knight f4 here, although I really should castle. So I guess I'll castle. Playing a whole bunch of chess at once is pretty fun. It's saving me the trouble of finding opponents. They come to you. It's nice. So knight g5 maybe. He's gonna play h6, and then I'm back, and that even erases the arrow. It's like, well, did you mean to move there? Because I'm taking your arrow away. No, I want my arrow. Give it back. f5. Does f5 lead to anything? And g4 is my other idea. So, out of these possibilities, I'm going to go with f5. He's a scaredy cat. Where do I want my knight? Not sure. My king's not active enough. Now knight f4. I knew you'd do that. So I take right now. Maybe I take this first. No, I don't really want the e file. See, if I take, then he takes, and then this file is open, and I'm still on it. Whereas he's castled, so I don't want to open that file. So I won't. I don't do things that I don't want to do, much to the chagrin of those who live in the same house that I live in. They're very chagrined. I can actually play c3 here but that would be kind of weird. So I'll save that for later. Do I need rook e1? Doesn't do anything, so got a funny looking attack here though. Got out bishop f5. Starting to run low on time. I'll just keep developing. It's smart to be safe. Safe to be smart. If I take here, I lose my knight, so that would be interesting. I think it's worth it. I've got 7 pawns, he has 7. If I take here, he recaptures, and it's boring, so let's lose my knight. It should be fun. This game's still going? Really? Lost my knight. That was exciting. Playing an endgame over there. This is my chance to attack. Here, I guess. Sorry, I started the Simul as soon as the episode started, so most people didn't get in. Whoa. Glad I chose that over queen b3. So I think I have 3 pawns for the knight. It might be 2. I killed a man with my bare hands once. It might have been a potato. So it's my opponent's turns in every game, so just goes to show how awesome I am. Oops, I needed that pawn, so now I don't have 3 pawns for the knight. But his king's pretty exposed, so this is my chance to tell him that I'm a better player. So maybe castle queenside. Yeah, look how this game is sharp. Yeah, my voice is really loud. It's because I'm dying. But I didn't want to cancel the show just because I'm dying, so I thought, well, low voice is better than no ChessWhisper TV at all. So we're having ChessWhisper TV. Dead mode. It's pretty nice. So I want to move in there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like I've got to have something here. Yeah, I'm sure I do. Yeah, this is more like all those other channels you might watch, right? With good players and quiet voices. Don't you guys like ChessWhisper TV more? You'd rather see me blundering and shouting than playing smart, quiet chess, wouldn't you? I'm sure you would. So he's playing kind of strangely. In this endgame, these 2 pawns are kind of strange. I'm not sure what kind of advantage I can get out of it if I check. I mean, his king's going to go over here, even if I check with knight. I will anyway. This position is so sharp, it should get all my attention, actually. Because he's threatening over here. And he's threatening my rook at the same time. So I'm actually thinking here, he takes me check, I move over, and then he has checkmate, so I guess I won't do that. It's almost checkmate, it's not quite. So the obvious move is here. My attack will fizzle out, but I guess I'll have to put up with it. So here now. This isn't going the way I wanted. Actually, we just kind of done because I knew he'd go there, but still, you just gotta take my word for it. I jacked him and moved back, and it wasn't what I expected. So I'm super sad to play that move, but I'm going to. I'm taking that. What's going on in this position? I don't remember it. Do I close up the board? Obviously I play here. Make something happen. Do I have anything awesome here? Take. Nope, that was a strange move. Oh look, it's not my turn, so that's what I'm going to play next. I've been thinking about 96 for a long time. And look, it's still my turn. That was so exciting. 96. So I'm ahead a pawn in this game, so I just have to be smart instead of clever. That would be so good, right? If only I could move there. That counts as smart. That's my pre-move right there. So my opponent's turns in every game. I'm only playing 5. It's a small Simul. So for those of you tuning in since the beginning, I have a terrible cold. I'm pretty much dying. But I thought it's time for ChessWhisper TV. So my choices are to suffer through an episode or cancel. And my choice was clear, because I love suffering. So take a few things. I don't think that there's any advantage in taking. This is pretty sharp too. There might be a way to win. This endgame is just weird. Guess I'll come visit him over there. Here, I play here. Here, I'm like, what? That was one surprising move. Does this guy play chess before? Okay. His rating's slower than some of my other opponents. I was surprised he didn't recapture. Because there's like, everything's hanging now, so. Guess I'll take some stuff. I think my first victory is coming in here. Yeah, I lost my voice, but so. That explains why I'm muttering. But, I wonder if that premium went through. But the fact is, most of the other broadcasters on the chess.org, oh, nice move. I didn't even see that skewer. It's beautiful. Beautiful skewer. Maybe c3. He takes my queen, I take his. He takes my rook. I only get a bishop. That doesn't sound like a good trade. It's a lot like not trading queens. That should scare him. And here, more things aren't being captured, so let's checkmate. 98 looks weird. My opponents here are playing weirdly, if that's a move. A word. Weirdly is a word, and I'm using it for this. Should we capture? This isn't a haircut, ABR. So I'm responding to people in chat now. Kichaika says, please take my offer. And Kichaika, I'm sorry. You have to be on time, or you're basically ignored. I can't be mean. I'm sorry, Kichaika, but you really have to be on time, or you'll be ignored. And ABR says he likes the haircut, but actually this is what happens if you get sick and don't shower. Your hair sticks up. I looked in the mirror. I was like, wow, my hair's sticking up. And I was like, wait, it's actually symmetrical. My hair's sticking up equally in both directions, so that actually seems like that could be a thing. So I left it that way. You can do that when you're sick. So I don't know what to do. He resigned, so that's one win. So let's edit this text and say he's off 1-0 versus B's off. That's what that says now. It's a little bit large, but hey, I'm a little bit large too. Just kidding. I'm actually super thin. But what happens? Do I have to auto switch somehow? Look at that. It's my opponent's turns everywhere. Let's look at Flying Queen's game, because this is a really, really sharp game. Yeah, the reason I'm not playing Kichaika is because this is a small Simul. It's a short episode because I'm sick. So next Simul, I'll welcome latecomers. So I'll definitely be sure to play you in the next Simul if you still like chess. So this is not a very good position for me. My excitement about Rook G1 is definitely dampened by the fact that he would just take it. So the one thing that's of interest, of course, is this pawn, which means he'll play here. So I think I need to just plan for this move. But that does block in this bishop. He probably wants to bring the bishop out first, which is why he's thinking so long. Well, look, it's my turn over here. Thank you, Shakful, for telling me. So, even though I'm missing the exchange here, I still have some attacking potential. That move he made was really defensive to guard c6. I might have a checkmate here. If only this knight weren't so awesome. So I think I'll take this pawn. But then I don't know what I'll do. So I'll wonder about that another time. Because I've got my rook captured. So to take with pawn, that'd be kind of fun. I'll take with the rook because then the rook is still on an open file. So now we're back. And I really want to just put my queen right here on h8. And I also want to put my queen on this diagonal, but the knight is stopping me because of this power. Maybe rook here, rook e2, rook e7, because then I can just take the knight and then come here and he can always just close it off. That's no fun at all. So queen e7 is a possibility. Queen e7 actually looks kind of cool. because I'm threatening f7. How does he guard it, right? He wants to move his knight, but then when he does, where does he move it? Here or here are attacked by the bishop. Here is blocking off communication, so I could just take the rook. Here is so bad looking that I'd be happy, and here also kind of, so let's try it. Here he'd like to checkmate me. So I think I won't allow that for right now. Maybe checkmate me tomorrow instead. I don't have time to be checkmated. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm sorry we're not going to play second games. We weren't even going to have an episode, but I wanted to... Oh, cool. A pawn fork that gets captured en passant. So I won't play it. Okay, so it seems to me that his rook was just there. Are there any other games where it's my turn? Because I don't know what to do in this game. I want to bring more pieces to attack him. I don't know why I did that. There. Are you worried you'll get sick too, Articom? Articom doesn't want me to stream when I'm sick because it's contagious. I don't believe you. So that didn't lead to much, but let's guard this now. Make something happen. So my pieces are so active here. I'm winning this ending. Even against the North Korean. It's very difficult to beat those guys because they don't have an internet connection. Rook c5, see, he moves the pawn and then I still play there. That's why I drew the arrow, it's because I'm going to play there anyway. I'd like to find something cool here. Articom's so kind. He's concerned for my health. Olive offers a queen trade. Yeah, g3 was stupid. But now I can go here and get pawn forked. Which actually I don't want to get pawn forked. So maybe I shouldn't, but... Oh, nice play. Nice play. I'm really floundering here, if that's a word. It's kind of like a fish that has two eyes on one side of its face. That's how I feel in this position. So I have to trade. I'm letting him get out here because I'm trying to checkmate him. Everyone's laughing right now. Look at this, haha, good point, lol, that joke was sick, ha. And that's interesting to me because I don't know what I said. Really? You can just take that? I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I shouldn't have been so aggressive. So I'll fix that by being even more aggressive. because now I can play rook h1 and add some checkmates. So now we're going into an endgame where I'm down the exchange for a pawn, so that's not very good. But I had no choice. Drink some orange juice, great advice. Having some green juice right now. It's kind of weird it's not my turn anywhere. You guys are weird. If you don't want the open file, then I'll take it. So there's 3 games left. I don't know what happened in the other one. I beat Bizov. Ace move still going. What happened to flying queen? What happened to flying queen, guys? Still going, right? So why does it say, leave this page? Why does it say star here? I don't know. So why does it say I have 2 wins? I can't even tell. I can't even tell which 2 I won. I'm not that good at computers, obviously. I should be bringing my king closer, but so let's go back here and figure that out. I already beat Bizov. Oh, did this guy resign? Did Hold Your Horses Tight resign? That would make sense. He did. I think. What does it say? Black resigns. Okay. So yeah, he was like, this ending's horrible because I'm going to lose on c5, so. Great. Thanks for the game. Hold your horses. That was fun. I think it was a pretty even position. You just needed your rooks to be more active. My rooks had the open file, and that's how my rooks became cool looking. So you just needed to work on that, and you'd been fine. So here's a challenge against the Simul man. I'm sorry, the Simul's over, sort of. Registration of the Simul is over. Star means the game is still going. Thank you, Frozen Edge. So I really have to wonder what's going on with flying queen. We got this sharp position. And now he has 2 minutes left. Does he think that's like part of his tactic, is to sit there and not move? That's his strategy. It's the not moving strategy. Seems pretty strong. Oh, why did I get forked? Why did I move there? No, and there's no take back option because of somebody thought that was a good idea, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's a bad idea. Oh, he didn't. Look at this. Look at that move. If I were him, I would play that twice in 1 move. That's how good it is. In fact, he should still play it. Bishop d4 doesn't help. Oh, that's a brilliant observation, Dread Pirate, to tell me that my opponent didn't see that move. I think that might be true, and I really thank you for pulling up Captain Obvious. Yes, appreciated. XXZ350XX wants to join because last time he beat John Chernoff, aka Zug Addict. I'm just amazed and thrilled that you were able to do that. XXZ350XX, I'm just really excited that you did beat him. And my suggestion to you is to show up on time, because this Simul was announced way ahead of time, and only people who are on time got to play. Seriously though, if you click the menu and click Teams here, right there, Teams, then search for TV, like television, then you can join ChessWhisper TV Teams, the #1 team. All these others are frauds. And then you'll find that there was a conversation here about the small Simul. So if you want to know the next time we do something cool, you should join this team, and then it'll show up in your feed, which is here in this area. This stuff right here, that stuff it'll be like there's a message and a tournament and a Simul, and then you can join much better. It looks like I'm gonna lose my bishop. Nope, I'm not losing my bishop. That's amazing. I think he could have played here. My rook wants to stay, and then here. No, then I could take with check. Okay, okay. So right now I can guard the bishop. Lose that pawn. Seems like a good trade. Rather have a bishop than a pawn. Yeah, I'm just checking for any other possibilities. There aren't any. So what happened in that other game? These games are disappearing. It'd be nice to have some kind of notification. So I got a third win somehow. Flying queen ran out of time, I think. Sorry to everyone. Here, I'll give you a sniffly nose to represent me sick, because I am sick. So flying queen just didn't move. He probably had to go to the bathroom, and he's like, oh great, diarrhea. So he didn't get to finish his game. So even though it's my turn, I'm just going to put down here that I beat flying queen, because I just want to brag about that. It's pretty amazing. Flying queen's a good player. So we have our old nemesis here, Olith1234 from Germany, who is winning this game against me, but it's not over yet. So we'll see what kind of trouble I can stir up. There's one other game, which is ace move. He probably is also in the restroom. He hasn't moved in a long, long time. In this game I got an extra pawn. I was winning easily. But then I lost this pawn, so my plan is rook h1, make some kind of checkmate happen. I don't understand why my opponents are not moving. Don't understand this, but hey. Better to not understand life than to be dead. That's my motto. It's a good motto, don't you think, guys? I don't want to lose my a4 pawn. So that's my trick for not losing it. Oh, we have a move. So now I can still play rook h1. Right? Gotta think about this. He spent 5 or 6 minutes thinking about this, so definitely want to be smart here. I don't see anything more amazing than rook h1. I mean, I'm thinking about knight f7 here, check. King over, and then I have the double check, king back. I'm like, wow, I just placed my knight. So I knew he would do that, and I prepared this move. Because the obvious move was here instead of this pawn business. But then when he plays over, my bishop has nowhere to go. It wants to move out of the way so the rook can guard, but there's nowhere. So, for those of you guys just tuning in, I'm really sick and I lost my voice. That's why. This is like Whisper TV. Welcome to ChessWhisper TV. Two games left. I've been playing a lot of horde chess because it's been rebalanced. Don't know if you guys knew this, but horde chess is, the horde is now white, so horde moves first. I like it a lot better. I hope to do an episode on it soon. So if I go here, oops, that's not where I'm meant to go. He takes, takes, and he takes this pawn. Definitely dead, so I'm glad I didn't go there. Hey, I won the Simul. I didn't know that you can win simuls. But apparently if you, I think straight up here, if you win more than half the games, it's considered winning. Because here, rook h2, no, I'll have a surprise for him if he plays rook h2. So I have won 3 wins and nothing over here. No. I won't say things anyway, that's all rude. I'm learning to be polite. It's hard because I'm on the internet, right? So how are you supposed to be polite on the internet? So I lose that pawn. Which means it's going to get even more difficult. I don't want to trade a pair of rooks. I'll really be dead. Yeah, the question is, does the horde being white make the game more balanced? Yes, when the horde was black and the pawns on the back rank back here could not move 2 squares like this. They could only go 1 square. So the horde was losing. The pawns were doing worse, considerably worse. So now anything in this whole area can move 2 squares. So if your pawn is here, for example, it can go 2 squares, or if it's here, it can go 2 squares, or if it's here, it can go 1 square, and then it's here, so it can go 2. So that allows, this is an arrow, and these are all arrows, see? So this allows the pawns to be a lot more versatile. And combine that with the pawns getting the first move, and I actually don't know who has the advantage anymore. So that's awesome. I hope with more playtesting we'll find out. I've hunched that it's still the pieces, which are now black, but I'm not sure. So I could win the exchange, but what if I take this knight? Because if I take that knight, I'm threatening check, which I love threatening check. I guess I should take the exchange. So if I take the exchange, he has knight here. Which is interesting, but I think that all it is interesting. And not actually good, it's just interesting. If I take here, he doesn't have that move. So maybe I should take that knight. Not actually sure how to win here. I'll take this because it's simpler. One thing I was concerned about was, let's go back to that other game, was knight takes king up, then knight, then this knight out check, and if I take this knight, then check here, and I lose my queen. So if you can imagine, ChessWhisper can look that far ahead. So I didn't like, instead of this move here, knight takes, this check, king up, I'm forking the 2 knights, but then check here, and I cannot take this knight because of here, so I don't know if you're following, but I've drawn a bunch of stuff on the board. So I have to escape back here, right? So now this is different and also better. I don't see how you can avoid not losing, to be honest. If I move my king, right now I'm ahead 1 pawn. If I move my king, I'm threatening checkmate. And it's basically impossible to stop. Yes, you're too late for a match with me. I'm just going to finish off this Simul. For some reason, it's my turn over here. So, I'm sorry, D, who wants to play a 14-day game of Horde. That actually sounds fun, but 14 days per move seems like it's a little slow. But okay, I'll play that. But I'm not going to play it now. I'm going to play it 2 weeks from now. Because I can. So, well, that was anticlimactic. I wonder if that counts as a... let's go look at my active games right now. So it's playing right now, 3, okay. I wonder if this counts as toward my Horde rating? Toward my correspondence rating? Maybe it counts toward correspondence. That'd be cool, because I could use some correspondence rating points. So is it my turn anywhere? I don't trust this thing anymore. I don't think it is. Have fun vomiting. You're so funny. Okay, so the show's winding down. This is what happens in Simul. There's fewer and fewer games. That's a good move. I lose. I lose this. Being down a rook is hazardous to your health. I'll just play one more move and then I'll resign. Because I don't like to resign. So apparently, there was no notification again, but Simul resigned, and I think that was reasonable because this was his position. Actually, that was his position at one point, but this is his position when he resigned, and he has some pain coming in here. So I could take a free rook, a free knight, or checkmate him in 2 different ways. So I can definitely see why he didn't want to play that one out. So now my rook is trapped, and I'll have to give you the win here. So I'm going to edit this text just for thoroughness, because I am thorough, if nothing else. Also, I like German, and Schach means chess in German. I don't know what FL means. Maybe it's fluid ounces. Oh, so if we go back to the Simul, we can see final results, 4-1. Thank you everyone for watching the Simul. This was probably the world's slowest and most boring ChessWhisper TV episode, but the good thing is, it was a ChessWhisper TV episode, and I was really close to canceling, but I didn't want to do that to you guys because I had said there was going to be a Simul, and I'm a man of my word when I want to be. So you can look forward to a Horde episode coming up soon because I love Horde chess now that it's a little more balanced. That'll be fun. And we're going to play some bullet, some really fast chess also because we've been playing slower stuff for a while. So I'm looking forward to one of those 1 second a move episodes. That'll be fun. So anyway, we broadcast Tuesdays and Saturdays at 3 p.m. GMT, which is 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and I really should look up the time in Korea because that'd be so fun to be like, and it's blah blah in North Korea. This has been ChessWhisper TV. Thanks for watching.